took everything that I had, yeah. Walked away, but you left one thing behind. You're wondering just what that is. Yes, you are. Well, the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the wall comes tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. We're gonna make a little love down by the water, maybe out the sun, maybe out the door when the music man calls. That's when I gotta play. So I burn for the things I never had. I'm burning with hate, with love. Spin around. 'Cause as a boy I had a dream. Carry it with me today. Yes, I do. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the walls come tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the wall comes tumbling down, I'll be there. Hey, 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 hey. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking.
Giottos are so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates. We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
Over me, got a way of your own. But I told you that life ain't a fantasy. Now I watch you every day. Turn it up, it's just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain. Like I told you on the train, that it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only, 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 only thing she knows. She knows. So it started to rain. Met a woman with eyes like a hurricane.
on my telescope now. Yeah, what's wrong with this thing?
Lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? One thing right, who I make two things wrong. If I want that fine line, who I will always take the fall. If I just left, I can hear from the right. I sleep all day long, and I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all of the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women who refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take all your money every spring. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta.
Sunny skies, the smell of palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the South holds its control. But I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to the lands of new. Oh, na 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 na. That I have lost my friend. Got the sunset off the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. You're afraid, you're feeling alone. Time and space can never afford. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghost embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to lands of blue. Oh, na 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 na. Sitting at the lake, I'm feeling confused, but I had my guitar, so I played this blues. But I'm afraid, what might be true, that I might never be back someone to take me down at night, someone to make my day. New revelation fills my soul, oh, I can waste away. You distracting my attention, you're all that's on my mind. You not looking for perfection, but you're too hard to find. Now the first night is coming, and I know what to do. You know that nothing feels sweeter than someone else.
So it's a wonderful night tonight. It's really good. You know, cloudy nights and not cloudy nights, but clear dark sky and was it clear outside. Says it's going to be a wonderful night tonight. I mean, tonight, last night was wonderful. Tomorrow's supposed to be great. So I think I'm going to leave my telescope out all night, and it's going to be a really nice night tonight. So I'm hoping to get some really good shots of the Cave Nebula, which is part of my astrophotography meets D&D imaging. I know it's kind of looks scary, like the way I look at my eyes, kind of crazy. It's pretty cool, but I'm super excited for tonight, and let's see what kind of data I got. Well, yeah.
Dirty. I swear to God, these clouds are just pissing me the off. I don't understand. I don't listen to these things anymore. I can't take it. New York, you suck. And you know what? I'm so done with all this. My telescope's out here chilling out, and all I got is freaking clouds and PhD beeping at me for no goddamn end. Unbelievable. What am I gonna do? I need to move. I'm so finished with this. I hate this.
Walked away to what you thought was real. You took everything that I had, yeah. Walked away, but you left one thing behind. You're wondering just what that is. Yes, you are. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the world comes tumbling down, I'll be there. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. We're gonna make a little love down by the water. Maybe out the sun, maybe out the daughter when the music man calls. That's when I gotta play. So I burn for the things I never had. I'm burning with hate, with love. Spin around. 'Cause as a boy I had a dream. Carry it with me today. Yes, I do. When the world stops spinning around, I'll be rocking. When the walls come tumbling down, I'll be there. When
again.
Giottos are so good. These chocolates are what? Chocolates? We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
Over me, got a way of your own. But I told you that life ain't a fantasy. Now I watch you every day. Turn it up, it's just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain. Like I told you on the train, that it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows. She knows. So it started to rain. Met a woman with eyes like a hurricane. Told her she was the one. And she looked at the moon, calling me and said, now I watch you every day. Turn it up, it's just your way. Rocket fuel runs through your brain. Like I told you on the train. Well, it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows. Got up on the wrong side and I'm getting burned again. That glass is looking brown today. Well, it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows. I woke up on the wrong side and I'm getting burned again. That glass looking brown today. Said it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. Only thing she knows. The only thing she knows. That it's the only thing she knows. She knows. She knows. She knows.
What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? Who wants them right? Who I make you do things wrong? If I want that fine line, who I will always take it from. If I just do them, I can hear from the right. I sleep all day long, and I breathe them through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all of the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women who refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take the world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. I see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take all your money, whatever spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta.
The skies smell palm tree air. Looking back, I could never feel fair. The way the music has touched my soul, the way that the South holds its control. But I've got a new way.
So let me tell you something, everybody. First of all, we will never, ever, ever start on time. Never. Never gonna happen. It's just one of the things that you know what it's just not gonna happen. I mean,
We like to be fashionably late.
yes, yes. So yeah, I
And
always,
tonight I'm trying to be fashionable.
yeah. You got the
My
the
Rush
fly by night
fly-by-night
rush shirt,
owl.
and I got the Abe Froman Sausage King of Chicago shirt. So so we're both trying to be a little bit on the fashion side. But I swear I am going to do. I swear to you, I will be doing a watch party for Beverly Hills Cop 4. I'm trying to figure out how to kind of do it, but maybe this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. So tonight is Friday night, and we're just waiting on Eric. He's on his way home, so he's running a little bit late. So we can blame this on Eric again. That's fine. We can do that.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. No, I don't want you to tell me about the movie. I know you watched it. Just leave me alone. Let me revel in my
Don't be a spoiler.
yeah, none of that because I really want to watch it. I'm really psyched for it, and I love Axel Achmel. So you there, Dave? I lost you. Bueller, Fry.
There we go.
Fry. Oh, there you go. All right. But yeah, I've been doing a little work on my Eagle Nebula. I've been doing some work on Pixinsight because of all the script talk and we've been going on. I've been doing that kind of stuff. So Eric is popping in slowly but
There he
surely.
is.
And let's see if I can get him. Let's see. There we go. Wow. There we go. Cool. And
what's up, everybody? Happy Friday.
Oh, no hat, no
Where's the
fanfare,
hat?
no
No
music,
hat?
no
Oh, come
Apollo
on.
Creed, no nothing. Oh, there it is. All right, there you go. There you go. I'm good now. Considering the fact that I just went through the whole what was it?
Everybody got all their fingers and digits and everything.
Yeah,
after
no
last night?
JPP, but it's definitely cool because I just started watching Tombstone again because it was on all day, and there you go. He's got the hat now for it. You there?
I'm your Huckleberry.
That different movie, but I got you. So yeah, so I've been working a little bit on my Eagle Nebula because of all the script talk we've been talking about.
Yep.
Now, I'll show you what I got so far. It's nothing. It's not great. It's my first time playing with the narrowband script, but it needs a lot more data. Me and Dave were talking on the back end of it, and he's in the same position where I am, where the Eagle literally in my situation, I think in Dave in your situation, it goes between trees, right? So.
Yeah.
In my situation, it skims over my house and goes under the house. So same kind of situation. We get very limited time if we're doing that object from our house. It's south facing, and my house is south facing, and I got to shoot over the house. He's got to shoot in between trees.
That's my situation as well.
Yeah. So I mean, it's tough when it's that low. Sometimes you got to circumnavigate or just get the data when you can.
Well, like I said, it's the moon plays a big deal too because the moon traverses that same area. So it's like, you're hoping that on a moonless night or very small moon or very little moon, it's going to be clear.
Yep.
Which this time of year, you
not so
never
much.
know.
Not so much. It's definitely one of those things where you can just kind of take it when you can get it. I mean, I am SOL the next like 4 days. It's going to be crap weather here in New York.
me
It's
too.
awful here.
I'm here.
It's awful.
I think my thing says for the next week, I'll just forget
Yeah.
about it.
I keep looking at windy and all that stuff, and all of them are like clouds.
My clear. Oh, that was nice. My clear outside. I can. It only goes. I'm sorry. The astroperic only goes what 4 days if you don't want to do the
astroperic, but clear outside will go almost a week.
Yeah, but clear outside. You know the video that I have at the end of this, kind of the beginning with the clouds and everything. That was all because of clear outside. Clear outside said it was going to be perfect, and that's what it was. It was crap.
You know what's funny is clear outside Monday said no, don't bother.
And it was perfect.
Astroperic said no, do it. So I did it, and it was perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect. Astroperic to me tends to be a lot more accurate, and it could just be a roll of the dice kind of thing, you know. So, and it probably is. But I mean, Astrosphere. I dumped clear outside a long time ago. When it went down from Astrospheric is right here as my first app, and now clear outside is all the way down at the bottom on the right as my last app. So, so it's kind of slowly going. It's going to go on the second page here sooner or later. But
yeah, I may have an opportunity tomorrow. It just really depends because there are some opportunities with some maybe low percentages. It's not until we get to midnight Sunday morning where I may have a couple hours that are at 0 cloud cover. But then again, all the other times it's like 2%, 5%, stuff like that. So I may be fighting some clouds here and there.
Yeah,
it's not the best. It's not the best.
That's not a big deal.
Yes, I'd be shooting like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, so there may be some opportunity tomorrow, but other than that, yeah.
Right. I mean, depending on where you're shooting, you know, that 10% could be. You could shoot somewhere else.
The opposite side of the sky.
Yeah, exactly. It could be.
As long as it's under 10% and under, like, let's say 13-mile-an-hour winds. I mean,
exactly.
Then I don't care. I'm gonna do my really best to kind of just continue to shoot whenever I can. You know, I'm just so tired of not having data. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm tired of that.
I hear you. And I mean, right now, I don't know. You are in Virginia, so you guys are both towards the East Coast, or at the East Coast, and it's not happening right now. But also this time of year, you guys start getting hurricanes. And sometimes it depends. But it depends, or you get tropical storms or something like that, especially if they hit the Gulf. If they hit the Gulf, then they're going to start turning. Then the remnants of that start turning back east, and sometimes they may
but by the time it gets up here,
it depends on if there's some, because we've had hurricanes that come through the Gulf, and there's a high pressure that just
kills
right
it
out the Atlantic.
Yeah.
It goes off like a boomerang. I mean, like, honestly, you know, when Long Island gets a hurricane, we don't do it half-assed. I mean, it is like a disaster when Long Island gets. I mean, it's either Sandy or nothing. I mean, it's so Sandy, Hugo, all those those monster kind of systems that just make it up to that northeast corridor. Usually what happens is, and a lot of the times it will, like Dave said, it'll hit land. If it comes off the East Coast, it'll hit land, and then it'll jet out, and we'll get the western part of the storm where it's kind of like whatever. But if it comes up the like you said, if it comes up when it comes up the coastline, if it hits land, it's gonna bounce off. By the time it gets up to us in New York, it's like, a tropical storm. But
we occasionally, where I am, we have the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, you'll get the extra,
you'll get the ones
kick
that
up.
might shoot up the bay and push all the water up in the bay. Those are never good.
Wasn't it Sandy that really started flooding certain areas of New York?
New York City,
Long Island got completely destroyed. I mean, the North Shore was no problem. The South Shore got wrecked. and it was so bad. And like the Long Beach is in the southern part of Long Island.
But technically, Sandy wasn't a hurricane.
It was a
It was
tropical
one of
storm.
those. It was one of those
it was a hurricane in New
where
York.
it was a nor'easter that met another low
Right.
pressure, and they all merged and became
a hurricane.
storm.
It was a hurricane.
And it became this monster
superstorm.
storm right in the northeast.
Yep.
And
we
didn't
got
they call it
slammed.
superstorm? Didn't they call it like
Superstorm
Storm
Sandy.
Sandy.
Yeah.
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 I mean, the good thing that where I was living at the time, I was living on the north shore of Long Island in a town called Glen Cove, and we got really lucky. I mean, we lived on the top of a hill in a top part of the island, right? And we just happened to be on the same grid as the Glen Cove Fire Department. So we lost power for about 2.5 hours.
It's lucky.
And that was it. If you went down on the other part of the grid in Glen Cove, you were out for about 13 days.
Yeah.
But because we were on the same grid as the fire department, they left it on.
You got to get them up and going as quickly as possible. Make sure to get those first responders out. So
Yep.
But one of the worst hurricanes we had here was my namesake, Hurricane David, back in the day. It's probably late 80s. And it literally came up the Chesapeake Bay. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But but summer storms, they can wreak some havoc, especially if you're in the East Coast or lower East Coast in the Gulf and stuff like that. They can definitely wreak havoc, and just one of those things you just have to deal with as best you can,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I got some good news. I know showing Dave. Watch out, Astro. I don't want to run you over, but I threatened and I threatened and I threatened, but they finally came in.
Oh, nice. Okay,
that's one.
So there's one there. So those will be going out. Oh, so you got your ASCAR order.
I got my ASCAR order.
He got 2 out of how many?
1 out of 3 boxes. So
1 out of 3 boxes.
So they were all scheduled to come today. However, the other 2 said that they reached Alaska at 2:30 this morning. So there was no way it was getting here by 11, like UPS said there was going to be. So, that's cool. So I got the first ASCAR. I got my first move that's coming tomorrow.
Nice.
And what else is coming? I have a couple orders for some Leah 50mm filters and cool stuff.
Cool, man.
Oh, awesome. and I'm gonna blow it all in one breath. We got a new guest coming on August 14th.
Oh, nice.
August 14th, because of all the talk and all the hype that we were talking about on Friday night. I reached out to Seti Astro, and he is going to be coming to join us on August 14th
that's great.
the show. So I thought that was kind of cool. So
that's going to be awesome. We can ask him, it's a lot of questions.
How to use his stuff.
Yeah, but where does he get the inspiration or get these ideas of creating some of these scripts and and stuff like that? So
absolutely.
I'm sure a lot of it may have to deal with maybe some issues that he personally may deal with.
Oh yeah, we discover by necessity, right?
Exactly.
It seems like between him and Bill Blanchard and
Cosmic Photos or
Stark Exterminator, Russell Croman.
Yep,
they're like the triple threat. They're like the triple threat for Pixinsight. I mean, these guys make the best stuff for Pixinsight.
Absolutely.
So just a reminder, we got just a little over an hour for people to go ahead and make your votes for Image of the Week for this first week of July.
I don't even remember if I voted.
Don't forget that we also have opened up this morning the Image of the Month contest. Voting polls opened this morning, and they'll run for the next
2 weeks,
couple weeks. Next 3 weeks. They'll be running until the 19th. So don't forget to get out there, check out these awesome images, and vote. Tell your friends, fellow astronomers. Maybe one of you all are in an astronomy club that have an entry out here. Let them know. Have them check out our show and check out the website astroworldweb.com. And go to images and vote for your image if you are one of these folks who are up for image of the month or even image of the week. And I know we talked about this last week.
We
We'll
did.
probably hold off, not last week, but on Wednesday, that I am going to go ahead and try to do a novice area for starting in August. So there'll be a folder for your novice entries if you guys are just getting into astrophotography. And you're getting into your processing, and you started picking up some ideas from Sean Nielsen or the Masters of Pixinsight. Maybe you went to a class or two, and now you feel really comfortable, and your significant others or your friends are saying, "Hey, those are some really awesome shots." Drop them in to the novice section, and you never know. But we will have that rule that I like, where if you win 2 novice level image of the week,
You get promoted.
you will get promoted. You will get promoted to the advanced. So we will do our best to keep an eye on that to make sure that everybody plays by the honor code, and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
we're a good
don't do
community.
like Eric did, like submit things under different names and try and get away with it.
I just wanted to see what folks thought.
I know.
But you know what? There should be at one point, but Dave would probably blow both of us out of the water if we started doing like a host voting poll, and we started doing some stuff, start kicking some things out. Dave would probably, torpedo both of us,
Dave just seems to have the time. Dave just seems to have the time, and I don't know where he gets the time.
What do you
because
mean?
I
I
know
seem
he's,
to have the time.
he-
I work
he-
55 plus hours a week.
that's why I said I don't know where you get it from, but I mean, somehow, some way, the guy just doesn't sleep. I think that's what he does.
That may be it. He may not.
I get very little of it. That's
sleep.
I mean, I like to sleep. I need my 6-7 hours, or else I'm useless.
See,
sleep.
We need our beauty sleep, and stuff like that.
I just need sleep. I know nothing about beauty. I just need sleep.
I'm like
I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't gonna
I'm
go
like
there.
Donald. Only need 4 hours.
But you know what? But I'm just a bad man. I'm just pretty. I'm like Ali. I'm pretty. I'm just a bad man.
You keep telling yourself that, you might believe it.
Sooner or later, I'll believe it. I'll get those delusions of grandeur.
You already got them. It's okay. But hey,
I like Joseph's idea. Yeah, start processing, Dave, with one hand tied behind your back. There you go.
Well, all I need is the mouse.
Maybe it'll be tie both hands, and then you just have to nudge the mouse and hit it with your nose.
No, you got to do what's his name, my left foot. You're gonna have to do it like that. We'll get Dave a trackball.
Yeah, let's see how well he processes. Yeah, using the trackball with his left foot.
But there you go. So I'll show you what I got going on so far. I mean, you all know that. Right. Let's see. Let me get rid of my. What happened to Eric there? Oh yeah, we took Eric out one night because he wasn't.
They took me out.
Yeah. Something happened with you. I don't know what happened with you. We'll get me
out.
We'll get you back.
I went like Jimmy Hoffa. They took me out.
You're back. Yeah. We buried you under. We buried you under the Giants' field goal post. That's what we did.
There you go.
Like that. All right, cool. So for those of you that remember, this is the data that I've been messing around with, and if you remember, if I open file open, and I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. I think it's in my C folder. And if you look at the original, is it? And that's the auto. Why does it? I don't want to see the auto crop mask. What is it? There you go. So if you remember, I wasn't sure if this was something or not, and it was. So I took some new flats and I went over to bias instead of dark flats again, and it's gone.
Nice.
It's gone. So obviously something moved or something like wasn't, something wasn't right. And even if you look in the '03 version of it, um,
Yeah, the O3 you had that weird gradient.
yeah, well, the '03, I could open that up too in the C. Was the '03? I'll just do the regular one, not the auto crop, because.
Are you doing just HA and 03, or are you doing?
Well, no, I'm
S2?
gonna do S2 too, but I do one channel a night. I don't do.
Gotcha.
Oh, I hate that thing that slides out. There we go. So yeah, so here was the gradient, right?
Yep.
Here
Yeah.
was the smudge, and if I do the super stretch on it, you can see the
definitely-
dust mote there. That
Mhm.
smudge. Actually, if I go down a level, maybe you can't really see it on YouTube, but there's another smudge up here. So obviously, I had some problems, and not only with rotation, but some gradient issues and some smudges. And if I open up the new '03, there it is.
And what were the adjustments you made?
Yeah.
New flats.
New flats.
New flats. I went to bias instead of dark flats. So
There you go.
And this was after this was just right off the stack, actually. This was right off the stack. This is nothing done to it. So I mean,
Gotcha.
no smudges, no nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty good, deal here. No problems there. And
Sounds
then,
like you figured out your issue.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was just, and it's kind of one of those things where you're like, I literally just did the flats that night. So maybe I bumped into it. Maybe it just moved or shifted or something turned just a little bit, and it just didn't match up the right way, right? So
Mhm.
that's what happens, and you get stacks like that. And here's one of the images I was working with. This is before I kind of was messing around with some things. I was messing around with that, and then I ended up with something like that. So again, you got to remember I did a little stuff with this. I did a little stuff with it because the HA, if you take a look at the HA, it's so much more stronger than the '03, right? So, I only got about an hour on '03 here, and I got about 3 hours of HA here. So the histograms aren't going to be kind of equal. It's going to be a lot stronger in the HA than it is the '03. So what I kind of did was in the image blend, which is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see, is it in the pixel math? No, it's the stars. Where is it? Curves, star X. Is this pixel math? Yeah, that's this. So, where is it? Where is it? Here. Upper limit 2. I can't read. HA. Yeah, HA is 3/10, and '03 is 1. So you see the '03 is a little bit bigger than the HA.
Yeah.
So that's what I was just kind of messing with when you just go into the processed the script, right?
Yeah, for
Yep.
image blend.
For image blend, where is it? Image blend. And you guys could shout out and say that's
You
stupid or
just
not.
change the opacity amount. You
Yeah.
put the O3 up top with the HA.
Yeah,
at the
so
bottom.
I had the O3 up here, the HA up here, and I
Yeah.
just had the strength of each one to kind of mess with around with it a little bit.
Yep.
I
That's a
think
great script.
yeah. So it
I've
worked.
been, when I've been doing LRGB, that's how I've been adding my luminance, is using that instead of the LRGB combination.
That works too. Yeah, that'll work. But there's certain things you can do with this. I like it. And you know what? And I use the what was it? The color mapper, the NB color
Mhm.
mapper here. So I was looking at Adam Block's video on the
Yeah.
color mapper,
Mhm.
and kind of learns. Now, I want this purple? No, I think I could have backed off the blue a little bit. Got
Yeah,
backed
but
off
you
the.
could always invert SCNR, pull some of the green out, and it would look more blue.
Yeah, yeah, you could do that too. So I mean, I'll get it down. This is the first time I kind of was playing around with it, but got some decent data here. I think. I think
Oh yeah, it looks really clean.
it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
And once you add the S2, it's gonna even,
yep, exactly. Well, I need probably about 5 hours more of HA, probably about 8 more of O3 and 10 of S2, and then I'll be good. But I'd like to have like 25 hours on narrowband New York. I like 20 to 25 hours
from where
with
you are.
yeah from where I am. If
If you had a faster scope, you wouldn't need that.
and that was my segue, right? That was because we were talking about that too, right? We were talking about that. So like
Yeah.
I'm really, really close. I'm really close to going. I think I'm gonna go fast instead of long.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go fast
So
instead of long.
you're gonna go for the Carbon Star?
See, that's what me and Dave were talking about, right? And the thing that irks me a little bit is it's a 6, right?
Yes.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
it's a
So
6.
it's only 600 millimeter focal length.
So it's
But
right in the middle.
I'm hoping that with the success they're having with this, they're going to come out with an 8 and a 10.
Well, they have the
I would
8
be
RC Carbon Star, right?
Yeah, but that's
It's an RC.
That's still going to be F8.
It's going to be F8. Yeah, it's not as
Yeah.
fast. But I mean, it's going to be 6. So I have the 400 for the FRA 400. I got the 8 for the whatchamacallit, the astrophysics, which is F6. I could probably get a reducer for that, but then that lowers it down to a 6 again, right? So 600 millimeter focal length. So do I just sit there and pull the trigger on the Apertura, the Carbon Star?
Sure. It's such a good deal.
I mean, I guess how deep can you really go with a 600 millimeter scope? That's
I mean, for nebula and stuff like that, it's going to be amazing. But now I've seen Quiv doing M51 and some galaxies, and his results look pretty good. And that's pretty wide field for M51, and
yeah, it's only 600 millimeter.
yeah, but his results look really good. You crop it out, and,
Well, I guess because you're an F4, I mean, you're able to get that well filled up a lot more quicker. So you can, the 25
instead
hours
of getting
in New York,
25 hours, you'd only need to get 10.
yeah, and be done.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they do a 10-inch, you're looking at just over 1,000 millimeters,
Something like that. Yeah.
And if they do the 8-inch, you're looking at 812 at f4.
Okay.
Because that's 203 millimeters.
Depending on the design of the scope, yeah, depending on what they do. I mean, but you're probably in the ballpark there.
Yeah. So, like for me personally, if I was to decide to go with a Newtonian for something like that, I love the light bucket idea. Having that larger aperture for that light bucket. I might, just because I have so many 8-inch scopes right now, I may stick with an 8-inch, or I may just go for it and just go for the 10 and just go for that 1,000 millimeter. But with the Edge, I'm already at 14, so it's not going to be that much of a difference between 1,000 millimeter and 1,400 millimeters in focal length. But at 8 inches, I'm at 812. That's a nice spacing, I would think, in between point, I would say. So, so who knows?
I mean, for me, I mean, I have my 80 refractor, and that's with the reducer. It's like 385. But now I've got the Carbon Star at 600. Step down is like 585 with the coma correction.
Right.
585. And then I've got the Explore Scientific 127.
Yep.
That's 950.
952.
952.
Come on.
And then,
don't take away that 2 millimeters. It means a lot.
And then I still have,
it means a lot.
I still have my 8-inch RC, which is 16 and a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, but you're talking F8 at 16 and a quarter, F7 at 952, F3.8 at 600, and F5.4 at 385.
Yep.
Now, here's something that I'd love to hear also from our viewers and everybody in the chat. I'm not sure how many have seen Quiv's video when he did his unboxing of the Carbon Star, and it looked relatively easy to set up. It looks very, very easy to set up. To collimate, doing, they were going through a lot of the processes in the manual. I think it's like maybe an online manual or anything like that. Yeah. And his thought was, with something like the Carbon Star, the 6-inch,
right?
How we talk about getting started, because this is a newbie night. This is the newbie night.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting started, we talk about the small refractors. And his rebuttal to that was looking at this new Carbon Star being 6-inch f3, 600 millimeter. Where does, and I don't know how many of us have seen Quiv's video and him going through this process, but looking at it, how many of us would actually consider for their first scope something like the Sharps, something like the Carbon Star versus a refractor, because of the somewhat, what he's saying, the ease of use of, of the setup, the whole process, the coma correctors included, all these other things. I mean, what are you guys? I mean, Dan,
for me, I'd be like, the thing is a small refractor is much more easier out of the box.
Yeah,
sure.
Because you don't have to deal with collimation.
It's an offset club.
Yeah, it's the collimation part that could potentially freak people out if you're a beginner. Granted, it's not something that should scare you. It's something that's relatively simple once you understand the concept of it. But for a newbie, you might get a little freaked out by it.
Sure.
A 60 to an 80 millimeter refractor, man, plug and play.
Not even that. I mean, you sit there, like you get a quad 60 where you don't need a flattener for $800, or a Red Cat at 300, 350. You get these smaller scopes that don't even need a flattener. You don't even have to worry about back focus or back spacing anymore. You don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of like benefits to that, and a lot less potential frustration. I would consider probably Newtonians probably an intermediate kind of scope.
I'd say that.
Whereas, what the RCs and the Dalkirkhams and stuff like that are the more advanced scopes.
I would say the Schmidt Cassegrains are probably in the intermediate as well,
I
just
would
for the
agree.
sole fact that they sell a crap ton and a lot of people have them. And then a lot of people start out with them first. So you kind of learn collimation out of the box, kind of with that. So that's
Well, you're only
why,
collimating one part of it.
One part. Yeah, you're only
right?
collimating
Well,
one
yeah,
year.
you're not worried about the RCs where you're worried about three different kind of things going on.
Yeah.
You got focuser, primary, secondary. You got to kind of deal with that, and honestly, it's a nightmare. I watch Alan Mitchell's video like once a year because he
I
has
do
a
too.
nice RC
I do
video,
too.
and even though it's not apples to apples when you're dealing with the oh no, listen, ICX, listen, I have played with the 10-inch OOUK. Man, is that a nightmare. If that goes out of collimation, it is a complete it's hard. It's
Are
hard.
they really?
It's hard. Yeah, it's not easy.
They're beast scopes though.
They're if you are in a non-movable observatory atmosphere, that type of thing, go get one. The price is right. They're carbon fiber and it's a sweet, fast scope.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. If that thing goes out of the whack, you're up for a lot of hair pulling. And I have enough gray hair. I don't need any more.
Not as much as I do.
Yeah, well, I'll get there. You got a couple years on me, right? Yeah.
Maybe a year.
Actually, it wasn't a Newtonian. Actually, my bad. It wasn't a Newtonian. It was the ODK, OOUK.
Oh,
It was the
that's
it was the optimized Dow Kirkham. It wasn't a Newt. So let me refresh. That's what I was
their
playing with.
nudes probably aren't as bad.
What's up? The Newts probably aren't as bad. So my apologies. My apologies. It was not. It was an ODK, which was that was a lot of fun.
Glenn from Astro Bloke, that's what he uses.
There's not a lot of them around the U.S. There's not a lot of them around because
yeah,
it is
obviously.
it's Orion Optics UK, right? So that's the name of the company. And I had a gentleman that was building an observatory in Jersey that wanted one in his observatory, and me and Pete Myers put that together for him. So it works really well. The son-in-law actually called me up and said, "Hey, I just took this picture of the dumbbell nebula," and I looked at it. I said, "It's a great start, man. Glad it started because it's been 3 years you've had it." So so. But Petsville does make life easy. It does.
It does, yeah, for sure.
They do, and ASCAR coming out with their quads and their quins. I mean, no need for a flattener.
Nope.
Everything's incorporated in it. And now William Optics is making those.
The whiff.
Yeah, where
With
everything's
internal focuser.
already internal focuser. So, that's kind of a good thing too. So
Your 60 is a lot of fun.
They're making refractors much more user friendly and so simple.
Well, I think they were always kind of user friendly. I just think that the price point is a lot less of a hindrance now, I guess. Don't get me wrong, you could spend a good, $25,000 on a good refractor. But when you're getting into it and you're doing like the 60s or the 70s or the 80s or even the 127s, I mean, you can get decent refractors that take really great photos for less than $3,000 for a 5-inch refractor. I mean, it's really a nice time to kind of be in it if you're into refractors. A lot of times in the past, refractors were out of reach of most people's pocketbooks, and including mine. I mean, there was no way in hell until Explore Scientific really came out was I even thinking about getting a refractor. I mean, it was always Schmitz and Newts.
Right. Well, Newts out of all of them are probably still the most affordable. I mean,
yeah,
I would agree with you there.
They are
definitely agree with you there.
I mean, Newts and Dobbs, if you're doing visual, I mean, that's the way to go. I mean, you're gonna get the biggest bang for your buck there. Absolutely.
The one thing that I have issue with the newts, especially the ones that are out, that have been out recently, and this is things that Luca Matico has spoken about, Queeve, others, are the focusers. The focusers
We were talking about that.
They're not well made. You know, a lot of those focusers are not well made, and they can cause some serious headaches. But it's that same thing, you get what you pay for. And but the great thing about newts is, yes, they are inexpensive, they are fast. You can learn to collimate them rather easily. It just takes some practice. You will get it. And that's with anything. Now, RCs are a totally different beast as far as I'm concerned. RCs are a totally different beast when it comes to collimation and saying ease, learning to collimate them.
Mine hasn't seen them out in over a year.
Yeah, Schmidt Cassegrains and Newtonians are much, much easier to collimate versus a Richie Creechin. Hands down, no matter what. So if you are looking for something relatively fast and inexpensive, you in, say, a certain budget, say you're in I don't know, just give me there's a certain budget that you may be within. You may be able to get a relatively nice Newtonian, fast Newtonian, and still have money to invest in a decent focuser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Provided there's one out there made for your scope.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We did have a question I know was already answered in a way by Ernie, mentioning he has a black tube C8 Schmidt.
Yep.
Any chance that it's good, using it for deep sky? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can use that for deep sky. I mean,
might need a little TLC, but
it will. It may need a little. But, and you have to set certain expectations.
You probably have to get a corrector.
Might, yeah.
Yeah, they make. I know they make correctors for those. Old,
you get the 6.3 reducer corrector.
Yes, yeah, like from Star Arizona, you can get the corrector. That will make it a lot better for you. And those correctors aren't that expensive, but you have to keep in mind your image scale with those correctors, just as you would with the 8 itself being at a native f10. But I would definitely look into going deep sky, getting a corrector, matching it up with the right camera.
Yeah, and it's not so much image scale, but image circle.
Image circle. Right. Thank you. Image circle. Yeah. Thank you. I get my terminology confused a little bit. Yeah. So as long as you're matching that camera and you have that right, the correct image circle to accommodate that corrector, then I think you'll be fine. Because
definitely.
Yeah. I don't think.
I mean, basically,
I've seen some really good images.
Those old C8s are, same thing as an Edge, except the Edge has the corrector built in.
Right, built in. Yep.
Where you just get a corrector for your C8. As long as you have the right chip for that image circle, you'll be fine. Yeah, it'd be great.
I see XT9 black tube, but I have a Hyperstar. Yeah. Same thing.
Sure.
Sure. You can absolutely. Yeah. You can spend the extra money on and getting the Hyperstar, going down to F2. It's just the same thing. You go down to F2 or F1.9, something like that, and you're good. And and it's the same situation. So I get pretty strong vignetting on Edge 8 with the 2600. Yeah, you will.
You got an APS-C chip. Yeah, absolutely.
That APS-C chip. You will get some vignetting for sure.
Yeah.
Because that chip with that reducer with an Edge 8 reducer, it's probably 23 millimeter.
You may want to go down to 4/3 or something like that.
You may want to think about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4/3 or the 533.
Or the 533.
Yeah, like I use
Perfectly.
the 533.
Yep.
The 533, like I keep saying to you guys,
4/3
I
or
think
a 1-inch chip.
I think it's a great combination.
I know. I just
I love
can't
that
get
stuff.
I can't get past the square. I just can't get that.
But you know what? You can get over that, especially if you you know, because you're gonna crop anyway, dude.
I'm not gonna crop to a square.
No, but you can take your square, crop it to a rectangle, and you'll be happy.
But yeah, the 533 is
that's just
awesome.
listen. I'm not saying anything bad about the chip. The chip is awesome. It's a great camera. It really is. It's
There
just
you go.
me. It's
There you go,
my.
Swiftwater. It's hip to be square.
It's my.
You know,
It's my.
you know what?
It's my brain.
It is weird when I was imaging.
Your brain.
last week
It needs
with
to
the
look like
533,
this.
And I'm looking at my Nina screen, and I see this little tiny square for the image when I'm used to seeing that
A wide
nice,
screen.
big wide screen. And I'm like, okay, that is.
Thanks, Swiftwater. Thanks.
But you know, yeah, the 585 is another great option.
And again, the 585 is that
color.
super wide screen, kind of like
It does
iMac.
give you
It's
some
like an
light, but
iMac
It's a very
screen.
tiny chip.
So it's
Very
tiny chip.
the height is thinner and the length is longer. So I mean, it's kind of it's a different type of. I mean, I literally have one right here. I could even show you on the screen what it kind of looks like because.
And it's only
585 is
12-bit.
great.
It is
only 12-bit, but you know,
it's only 12-bit, but it's a nice camera.
I mean,
for a starter, for a beginner, it's a nice camera. And I don't believe
the price range for a starter, perfect.
Oh yeah.
I mean, my first was the 183.
So is mine.
That's less
a great sensor.
Yeah, and those are less
you
expensive.
just had to worry about
if you buy a DSLR. You know, a DSLR is going to cost you more money.
Yep. There you go. So
God, some of the DSLRs are expensive.
So you can kind of see the chip on how it kind of looks like. That's the 585 chip.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see if I get
because your lighting sucks, dude.
I know.
But that's the 585 chip. So super long and not not so wide. And that's the square. That's the square chip of the 533. So I mean,
you got some dust on that thing, Eric.
I know. This is the color one. This is the color. I haven't used it in like forever. So this is one I'm definitely going to go through the sensor scope and do some cleaning on it before it sees any light.
So I think this is going to be the camera that I'm going to put on the back of my my FRA 400. I think.
So I know a lot of people have asked questions about. I'm obviously an Altair guy, and people always ask, "Oh, but Altairs, they charge it's so much more for the same camera." I'm like, well,
yeah,
yes and no, but with an Altair camera, I'm getting a hard shell case, I'm getting all the adapters I need, I'm getting
a hard shell case here too for $700.
I'm getting the power supply.
Yeah, you are,
and all that. And I have more versatility where I don't have to go to a certain game for high conversion gain to kick in. I can turn it on or off, and it has ultra high conversion gain that I can manually turn on and off. So I don't know, for the extra maybe $150,
$200, yeah.
I think it's worth it.
I mean, it all depends on how much you want to, listen, Altair, has great stuff, man. I sell their cameras and then, I get people like, oh man, we don't know anybody that has them in the United States because not a lot of people do.
And their filters are amazing too.
Their filters are catching super ground. I can't keep these things in here. These tri RGBs for the color cams and stuff like that. They're amazing, man. The coatings that they have now on them, and that's why they're taking so long. These dual bands, because they really critique these filter coatings, and if they're not up to spec, they send them back.
They're really good.
Yep. Yeah. And then Leah's coming on the way too. They've been getting really good reviews as well.
I love my
I like that
LRGB set I got.
The V series.
Thinking
Yeah.
about upgrading my Optolong to the Antlias.
I'm thinking about doing
And
all
narrow
mine.
band.
Yep. I'm thinking about doing
Yeah.
all mine. Me and Eric were talking about that offline because I said, don't you have those 3 nanometers that I sold you? How'd you like them? Because he's got the first edition of
Yeah.
the HA and the S2. Not he didn't buy. He was smart. He didn't buy the O3 because the O3 was the one that had the problems.
I waited.
On the first edition,
first
yeah.
gen of them.
Yeah.
I waited.
These
And I got
newer
the second
generations of them are a lot better. Although I have seen some videos out there, and I think it has to do with the image train that they were shooting on. But because I've seen many videos of little to no halo on things like Allen Attack, on which is the the standard pretty much of halos.
Oh yeah, that's a great test. It's a
The
great
other
test.
one, a really
The
good
Witch Head,
shot.
Sig,
That
was
and
58.
and the one in the North American Nebula, that one too. Another bright star that could
The Ghost.
the one right behind. Well, that
Oh,
is
yeah.
not a star. That's a light. so
Or
that
even,
is not a light. That
what's
is an
the
actual
one
star
in
right
the,
there.
Oh, it
That's
is.
right.
The one
there
in
is
the,
a star.
the big bright star in the Western Veil.
Yep.
Yeah,
That one
Sig,
too.
Sig 53. Sig 53. Yep. Cygnus 53.
So I think I'm going all Antlia for 3 I've been using Optolongs for 3 years now, and with great results. Not a problems. I've had LRGB. I just want to try something new. I can't even sell them though. I don't have the boxes anymore. I don't know what the boxes are. I probably got. They might be in storage. I don't know, but I'll have to look and see.
I may go ahead. I've got Optolong LRGBs and the Antlia 3 nanometers on my 2600. I may just go ahead and, because I want to get more parfocal. I want to get closer to being parfocal than not. So I may look at getting the V series of LRGB Antlias to pair with those narrowband filters, just so I can get there. So yeah, that may be something I may look at in about another year or two. So, well, who knows? Maybe there may be something that comes out that's even better than their B series. So we'll see. But they are very good for their price point in the target audience you're looking at for the price point compared to say your chromas and the more original, the later, the earlier Astrodons. It's a better buy as far as budget friendly, versus those. And you'll still, in my opinion, still get a very good result.
Yep.
From those. So, you can't go wrong with, especially the early versions of the Astrodons that Don actually,
Oh yeah, I had them
put out. So
I had the E series, the I series. I had.
And if you have plenty of money, the chromas, obviously.
Yeah, and the chromas, because heck, the chromas you're gonna kick out at like $1,300
per filter.
That's per filter.
Per filter, exactly.
Per filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the
at least for a 2-inch filter.
Yeah, for 2-inch. Yeah. But I'm telling you, those chromas, you get the coatings on them are unbelievable. I mean, they are definitely the superstars of filters now, and they're worth the money if you could afford it.
You can afford them.
I can't justify to spend $5,000 on 3 filters. I just can't. I can't.
So, but as a beginner show for tonight, there's nothing wrong with the Optolongs either. They still work really well, and as price point, they're
the price points when you Optolongs.
The Optolongs are still about $1,200 for the narrow bands, right? For the 3 of them.
They run specials every once in a while. I think I bought mine.
They were under $1,000 if they were on special.
Yeah.
But they were like $300 a piece. But I love my Chris, I agree with you. I think I'm gonna go with the Antlia, the new 3 nanometer pros. I think I'm ready to take the jump into that. So we'll see.
I know a dealer too.
You know what? You know a dealer?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
All right, just so we got a heads up, you got
Aren't
24
you an
minutes to vote.
Antley dealer?
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of them right back there.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I just got my next set of two. I got two new sets of 3nm Pros, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I got to talk to you guys about something after the show offline.
Sure.
Oh.
No,
But
it's all about. It's
we're in
all
trouble.
online with the scope trigger pulling.
Okay. But yeah, I mean these Antlias, I'm looking at them here. The V series, the V Pro series.
Oh yeah, it's
for a
like it's
2-inch,
under $500 for the
Under
LRGB.
$500.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the LRGB.
Yeah.
So
It's the V Pro.
Yep.
Yeah,
2-inch
the V
I
Pro.
think goes for like 470.
450.
Oh yeah, they're on sale. They got 5% off, I think.
Yeah, they're 450 right now on Astral World telescopes.
I was gonna kill you if you said like a Gina or something. But... yeah, they're 449 at a Gina.
I wouldn't do that to you.
No. All those guys are good. We're all friendly pretty much as far as the dealers are concerned. Because I was talking to a bunch of different dealers over the past couple of days talking about June, and June's been a very, very slow month for the Astro community. Very, very slow. And as far as people buying, and I'm like, listen, let me tell you, I guess people are on vacation or doing, school just let out, graduations and all. I said, it'll come back. The last week of June
Everybody's
to
doing
now,
their summer vacations.
Yep. It all of a sudden jumps up again. So
it's fine. It's fine.
Oh no, it's great. It's gonna be a good time.
Yep.
I accidentally ran over. This is my AC adapter for my AccuRite weather station. I accidentally mowed it the other day, and I have to put that on the roof.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I mowed the power adapter.
Oops.
Yep. No.
Yeah, that's what Jackson. He didn't mow the power adapter, but he mowed over my extension cord that leads out to the scope.
At least it wasn't
And he's
plugged
like,
in.
why? And then he starts complaining, why did you have a green extension cord? I couldn't see it.
Yeah. That's why I bought a red one.
So I was like, that's fair. Okay, it's fair. After I knew you're okay, you didn't get electrocuted or anything like that.
Wasn't plugged in,
everything was fine. So but no, yeah, I'll have to get another. Right now, I've got a temporary one out there right now, but I'll get like a red or an orange one.
Yeah, get a red one.
Yeah, that make it a little bit easier to see stuff like that.
So what else? You guys been working on anything or what?
No,
if I can get time on the Crescent, I mean, it's been hit or miss for me, and I think a lot of it may have to do with the positioning of the clamshell and the dome for me. Okay. I think I keep hitting that zenith because it's pretty getting high up there, and I think I keep hitting the dome. So I don't know. Harbor Freight, yeah. I mean, they've got some relatively good. They got good stuff that's inexpensive. So you don't have to go, like over to certain other stores and spend an arm and a leg for something that you can get for, a lot less money.
Yep. Oh man, I needed that. What else we got going on?
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, working on the Crescent, because I really, now that we're in the new moon, it's kind of a bummer because we were talking about the weather. This would be the great time for me to shoot 03. at this new moon period, but I mean, it's not been the great, just have to get the weather to cooperate a little bit. And I need some time. I need some time so I can really get that outer shell of the crescent.
Yeah. Well, Mark, my buddy Mark.
What outer shell? You talking about the 03 outer
blue,
shell?
the 03
Yeah,
blue.
yeah, the blue outer
I got that in 2 hours on Monday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot. Mark from Virginia just showed me a bunch. He's gonna put it in probably next week for a picture of the picture of the week. He's been working on the crescent with his, I believe it's his 127 as well. On an EQ, almost your exact same thing, Dave, except he's got the essential.
He's got the what? The essential.
The essential 127, the white tube.
Oh,
instead of the
white tube. Yeah, instead of the car, but it's the same. It's the same scope for the most part.
Same glass.
Yeah, it's FCD 100. Yeah, same
FCD
thing.
100.
But let me tell you, he's got some good results from that 127. Now I don't know how much time he put into it, but the picture I saw is pretty darn good. So you could get it. It's just a matter of getting the time to get it. That's all.
I only put 2 hours in.
Hey, Tom.
I
only put 2 hours.
Last Monday, I did an hour and a half HA, 2 hours 03. And the 03, I've done this with refractors before. Never got this much signal out of. I'll show you. Hold on.
Yeah, if you would. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, here you go. So let me close that down. I'll share my screen.
Yeah, but these newer cameras, you can get a lot of you can get some really good signal off these newer cameras, like the 2600, the 571, the 533, the 580, even the 585.
Yep.
I mean, you can get some.
Here's my screen, Eric.
Oh wow!
Let me make that bigger.
That's just 2 hours of 03.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Where are you, Dave? Hold on, I can't find your picture.
Yeah.
There you are. Moved on me. Yeah. Look
Not
at that.
bad, huh?
No, that is not bad at all.
That's what F3.8 does for you. In Bortle 7.
Yeah. And so, like me, I'm in like Bortle 5/6 or whatever you want to call it, but I'm shooting at F7. I could probably still pull that off. Even
it's just going to take you 15 hours.
I don't think it'll take that long.
Well,
I've done it.
It'll definitely take you. Well, if you're shooting at what, 2 hours at what F?
F3.
F3. Yeah. So you're going to be putting in 10 to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, Eric. I couldn't believe it. I was flabbergasted.
All right, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I just don't know if I'm doing a 10-inch Quattro or a Carbon Star. That's it. I'm going fast.
So you're gonna go fast.
I'm gonna go fast.
I would say go for the Carbon Star person. I've heard some issues with the Quattros, especially with the focusers.
Yeah, me too.
The secondary, the Spider,
Yeah.
And the Carbon Star comes with the coma corrector, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joseph says, "Get both."
Get both.
Get both.
Get both. Yeah. Talk to my wife.
Yeah, that 6-inch though. You're gonna be picking up some good photons no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you end up actually officially getting and get your first lights in, man. What's your thoughts?
How is the focuser on the Carbon Star? What'd you put on it for an auto?
DEAF.
You put a 4-micron focuser on that thing?
I know. That's all I had available. I'm looking to upgrade that, but I think I want to see if there's an actual focuser that I can replace it with.
Can you get
Oh,
the
yeah,
Senso?
sure.
Can the Senso? Can the Senso?
I mean,
be
it's
used
got
for it?
that Crayford GSO Crayford style focuser on it,
Which isn't
which
horrible.
I haven't had any issues with slippage. I would just love to much more rather have a rack and pinion.
Yeah,
'cause of
but
all the
you
weight I'm
you
putting
could
on
get
it.
one from like Germany from GSO, I think. Um, I want to say that or TS Optics, but the problem is getting the curvature in the bracket that makes it
Correct.
fit
To
onto
fit
your
properly.
scope
Yeah,
because
that's the issue.
that may be the issue there.
So, but in the meantime, I might get one of the what are the focusers that fit just they're like
The barrels,
like a magic marker that
the
just
Optic,
sit on the
Optec.
yeah the optic something like that.
Either the Optecs are great or the Sesto Senso I was gonna get
That's what I was
for
thinking
mine.
of.
That's a
Senso.
0.7
And what's
micron
the other one?
focuser.
The
The Cube
how good is the
focuser.
Pegasus? The Cube, yeah, the
Well,
Pegasus
you got the
Cube.
Pegasus Fucus Cube 3. Oh, Focus Cube 3. And
Fucus.
the
Cool.
the Ophiuchus Cube 2. And then you got that, and you also have the QHY Q focuser too.
Okay.
So
The QHY is the one that has the clutch on it too, right?
yes, you must spend the extra $32 to get
Yeah, I
the
would get.
to
Yeah, I mean
get the
that's just
clutch on it.
ridiculous.
So
Why do they even bother and sell you the options? I mean, just buy. Everybody just make the ones with the clutch. Add on an extra $32 and be done. Why give it?
Yeah,
Why even make that other option without
I
it?
don't understand
I
that.
you know
I don't
that
understand.
that's something that I've spoken about on and offline with both of you guys. I mean, I it's like just like the whole we did this on Wednesday. The why? What just why? Why would you do just you know what? Keep it in the price point where you're at, and just don't worry about the one without the clutch. Just just
Well, we're gonna make an eyepiece that has a screen inside it too.
yeah, for
Why?
$1,500.
Yeah, why?
$1,500 because it's a gadget and it's cool. But you know what? In all fairness, Pegasus comes out with some real cool stuff,
They
and
do.
and
One of the
and
things I like that Pegasus makes is the autofocusing OAG,
yeah, sure.
but it's 20 millimeters thick.
Well, that's why
It's
you
like
got to get the other one. The
it's like good
was it
lord. What do you?
Sagitta? The
Oh,
Sagitta,
Sagitta makes one. It's thinner.
Optec Sagitta.
Okay.
They make one that's a little thinner, but I mean, it's
Yeah, it's just like you're dealing with back focus. Like that's the last thing I need to put in my image train.
it's
Something
more
that thick.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's again, I'm really thinking. I really love. I've used the Sesto Senso on a number of scopes, and being at zero point 0.7 microns focuser is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll have
pretty
to look
sweet.
into it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Focus Cube 3 is light years ahead of the EAF at 2 microns as opposed to 4. That's one of the things. And then you got a bunch of 1 micron focusers out there. And plus you got, the optics are sub-micron. So I mean, there's a lot of good stuff out there. You just got to make sure you have the right size barrel and bushing to kind of make sure that it fits on your pinion that
Right.
allows you to get a good focus. But I'm
So
telling you,
does the Sesto Senso come with all the adapters you need? Or?
no.
That's the thing, though.
No, it does not. So you got to know because it doesn't know the size of your focuser barrel, so it goes around that in order to get those nice, sweet submicron kind of motions. It
Right.
needs to know the size of the barrel, so you got to kind of measure it. It comes with a 26 or 7 millimeter. And then the 27, the 30, the 33, and there's a 36 adapter you can buy
And
separately.
what about mounting brackets and everything like that?
Oh no, there's no mounting bracket. It just goes, thunk. It just sticks on the side
Just
like Like the
Sticks
Optec,
on
it
the
just
side.
slides on the side. There's no mounting bracket.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So no, and that's really cool. You know, you don't have
And,
to worry
and it's
about
on sale for $260. So there you go.
I saw that for 269.
Oh, sorry, $269.
It's not a bad price.
Can't forget that $9. But I mean, I've used that. I have the Optec. I have the what is it? The direct sync on my astrophysics with the clutch. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. Never gonna change that. I'm not gonna change the astrophysics focus. I mean, the thing is awesome. You know, it's like
Yeah.
changing. It's like changing a feather touch. Why would I do that? You know.
Yeah. So I mean, I've got the Nightcrawler for my refractors.
Well, you changed you got rid of the crap and got, you know, I didn't have to change anything on the astrophysics because the focuser is that good.
Yeah.
You know, all I needed was a motor. I'm not gonna rip apart an astrophysics scope to put a.
Well, the focuser on my William Optics was great.
Yeah.
But
You know, but
you
there
got a
are some.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, you get
You
these
just get the
built-in
adapter, you
rotator
take the
and
focuser off.
yep. Save it for when you sell it.
Yeah, if I ever do.
If you
I
ever
love
do.
that scope.
I know. We have 7 minutes left to vote, everybody. 7 minutes.
7 minutes. So let's.
I think I voted for Image of the Week. I'm pretty sure I did.
I just did. So.
I think I did Wednesday. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, come on, guys. You got to boost these numbers up. It's only 18 votes out there. Come on.
Really?
You just yeah, that's all I'm seeing. I just did a refresh.
We only got 6 likes, so we only got 6 thumbs up.
That's
Come on,
it,
everybody.
right?
What's up with that?
What's up? There's 7.
That was me.
21 watching.
7 was me.
Oh, slacker. Smash that like button.
There you go.
Tom voted.
We're up to 8.
Ernie voted
Oh my
Wednesday.
goodness, 8 out of 20. Come on.
That was 8. That was number 8.
You know, we need the likes.
Oh, we're up to 11 now.
There you go. You know, in all fairness, we love doing this show, and we just need the support from everybody to kind of tell your people, tell your friends, tell your Astro clubs.
It's that feedback, it's the likes, it's the thumbs up that just helps us keep motivated to doing this, and lets us know that we're doing a good job at this. We're just not a couple of schmucks out here just talking about anything.
Yeah.
Schmucks.
We can start talking. We can start talking Dune in this sector. That's fine.
Exactly. We can go completely off the rails.
No. Hey, listen. But we need to get back to our roots a little bit. We need to get back to the constellation talks. We need to get back to the critique nights. We need to get back to, the presentation stuffs.
Yeah.
So,
we can do some critique. I put a couple images in for critique.
Nobody wants to critique yours. Nobody wants.
Come on. Sure
Nobody wants to critique.
I'll just be like, yep, don't like it. Next.
That's right.
No. It's a couple of the things where you got to sit there and kind of just look at what we did in the past and how we could get more people to watch it. And the way we could get more people to watch, Steve, appreciate it. Love you. Love the more likes, but you know what? The bottom line is just getting the word out. The likes are great, and we appreciate all the likes, but it's about getting more people to kind of watch what we do. So, you schmucks talk me into spending my retirement, and I'll keep on taking the orders, Tom. Just keep it coming. So.
Sell your wife's Corvette.
Yeah, you know what, Tom? You know what? Just sell the chrome off your vet, and you can, you're gonna keep the vet. Just sell the chrome. I know what you did to your vet. So, I didn't get a chance to see it. I think Eric got a chance to see the vet. I didn't get a chance to see the vet.
I did.
I've seen pictures.
Awesome.
I've seen pictures, but I haven't seen it, live. But
I guarantee he'd love to see my boss's vet collection.
oh, geez.
My
Yeah,
boss
he's
has,
a big vet guy. Big vet guy.
my boss has a 54, a 56, a 53. It was 53 was the first year, I think. He used to have a 71 with the Daytona front end, 454 side pipe manual. I think was a beast. He just sold that. He just bought a 2017 with a Pro Charger on it. It's got 1,000 horsepower. The thing is obnoxious. It's just like, oh my God, why would you buy that? It's like,
because he can.
Yeah.
All right, we got a few here in the critiques, so let me open up something here.
We could do one or two and then get to the voting.
Yeah. So we just go in here and I'll share.
Look at Felton.
Okay, so Lester Christopher, Untitled. Did it give any details? With an Aptura 60mm 294 MC with a SEM 60 Bordeaux 8-ish skies. Josh did this. Okay. So
thanks, Ernie. Yeah, I saw the picture of you at the lake with the Astropalooza shirt. I thought that was cool. So.
Get that.
What is that little planetary there? What is that?
Oh yeah, God, that's really tiny.
That's really tiny.
And what scope is that with?
This was a
Aperture
60mm.
60mm. That's the EDR. That's a 60mm EDR. I've got that scope. It's a great little scope.
That's sweet. Grab that guy.
What I want to say. Sorry. So this was. I'm just looking here at the activity. I may have been wrong. Yeah, no, I was incorrect with this. This is from Lester Christopher, Josh Krobach. Activity. Is there anything in here? I don't see any details.
No details.
I must have read something wrong. But so yeah.
That's pretty sweet though.
But you got some open star clusters here.
Yeah.
Look at the stars here. Nice and tight.
Right there.
Got some galaxies. Got a couple galaxies here. Maybe one right over there.
Yeah.
There may be one. Of course, that's like I said, you have the planetary here. So you got these other open star clusters. That's a galaxy.
I see another open one right to the right of that star. The little guy, little open cluster in between the orange star and the big open cluster. Go to the right.
Oh, right in there.
Right
there.
there.
Right in there. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah,
that's cool.
So that's cool. I mean, the stars are nice. Yeah, so several open clusters. It looks like here. At least 1, 2, 3, 4 open clusters of two galaxies.
Cool.
I'm not sure. I don't recognize the region myself.
No.
It's not titled.
Is that
M46?
Somebody's saying it's M46. Oh, there is M46 in the title. M46.
Well, that looks good.
Was it in the title?
M46, yeah.
Oh, yeah, M46. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
And then we have the Seder region by Tom.
Yeah, there was that Tom Peter. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Some weird star spikes there.
Yeah,
you got haloing there, dude. What's up?
Some weird spikes there.
Star.
Yeah, it's like James Webbish kind of.
But great colors, man. The colors are great.
Yep.
So no, that's nice. Sorry. Go back here. Dave, yeah, we're gonna skip that one.
I want to see
let's
his
do-
tulip. Actually, I know he's been working on that. Oh, that's sweet.
That's really good. I have not done the 4X palette yet. I've not done any.
The 4X stars come out great when you only got the 2 channels.
Yeah,
great.
So what does that actually do? The 4X palette with the stars.
It just kind of makes them more natural looking.
Because so how? But how does it work? Because
you would have to ask the person that makes the program because I don't understand it myself.
Okay.
And then the tulip, yeah, this is a starless image, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still really nice. And not just for the tulip. I mean, I'm looking over here as well. So all of this nebulosity here, and these dust flames.
Yeah.
I love it.
It bleeds into it, yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool. So,
Thanks, Will.
Yeah. S5Ep51 here. I think we already shown this.
Yeah,
one.
we showed this before.
I think we looked at this a week ago.
a week ago. So
looks good. Looks like he crushed the black a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
And he wants to know if you could see the Cygnus X1 bow shock in the tulip.
Oh, yeah, go back. I think you can. There's 2 bow shocks in there, actually.
Oh, the tulip?
Yeah, the tulip.
I think there's 2 bow shocks that you can see in there. If you zoom in.
Into the tulip.
Yep.
There's one down, and then there's one kind of in the middle.
Right.
And then there's one there, yeah. And if you go up about to right
to the center.
Between, yeah, the center. You
can see it on, yep, right there.
The other one, yeah.
All right, we are at time. So
yes, we
let's
are.
Take a look. Let's take a look, see who's got image of the week for this first week of July.
Nathan Bernard just jumped in. What's up?
Image of the week for July 5th. We ended up getting 21 votes in the end of everything.
All right.
And
who got it?
The soap bubble.
Oh, the soap bubble.
I was close.
Wow.
That was a very, very close. Very close. So congratulations there, Chris. You know, Mike, great. Great.
Yeah, Mike's was really good too. I liked Mike's.
Yeah, really good. I mean, separated by just 1 vote. So great.
Wow.
So thanks everybody for their participation. And I will go ahead and get the soap bubble up onto the website.
Yep.
You're very
absolutely nice job. They were both really
cool.
good. They were both really good.
I've never seen the soap bubble zoomed in that close. That looked really
Nor
good.
have I. So no, I think that was great. So don't forget, guys, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., we will be beginning our start for next week's image of the week for July 12th. And we'll have the Google Drive folder opened up at 8 a.m. Eastern. So drop in your images. So don't forget. So you can have an opportunity to get some money here, or a gift certificate to get something for your rig, from Astro World Telescope. So don't forget. That's a big deal right now.
Bob D'Amato just texted the group on Discord and said, "I just got a gift certificate from Astro World. Is it legit?"
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's legit. You won last night. So let's see.
So nope, very good, guys.
Let's see what we got here. So beautiful. All right.
You want to show the pictures of the month that are up?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That everybody needs to go vote on?
Yep, it's a great idea. Let's go
We
to
got,
the
we got
all
two
those
sun shots,
pictures
right?
are-
We got two
All
sun
those
shots.
pictures are great. 2 sun shots, yeah. Wilfredo and Jackie, and
Yep.
they have the sun shots.
Yep, so we have 2 sun shots. So let me go ahead and share that. So again, this is at astralworldweb.com/IOTM, or you can just simply go to astralworldweb.com, and under images, you have your image of the month. Just go ahead and click on that. So in May, we had Scott Schneider's Cat's Eye Nebula,
It was awesome.
who won for
That was
image of the
great
image of the month for May, which was awesome. And for June, we have a couple solar images. We have Wilfredo's solar that was taken on May 11th.
Yeah, right after the big
Yep.
Yeah, after the big,
Aurora,
solar flare.
Aurora we had.
You know,
Yeah.
Yep. We have LDN 886 in Cygnus by Jason, aka Starlancer, Jason Pellegrini.
That's a good one too. Love those strands there.
Yep.
Yep. We have the Flying Bat and the Squid Nebula, Sharpless 129 and OU4 for the squid here by Nathan Bernard. And Jackie Donaldson, Nikon Jax, with her HA solar image that she used her Lunt 50.
That looks good too.
I love the proms.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
So that is very, very cool.
Cool.
So yeah, definitely do not forget to go. All you need to do is just look for the one you want to choose, select it. We only have 7 votes, so we know we have time. We just launched it today, so we really want to boost this up. So tell your friends, tell everybody in your astronomy clubs, post, update on Facebook and all that stuff that we're here and that you want to join up and vote for one of these 4.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, all right.
All right, fellas. Get back to this. Cool.
Yep. There we go. There we go.
All
There
right,
we
so
go.
go check out your picture of the week. Tell your people, tell your friends, tell everybody to come vote because we need the
Come
votes.
vote.
Come vote, and we need people to
Get
watch.
the word out.
Yep.
Get the word out.
I know a lot of people like looking at pretty space pictures, so I'm going to tell them all. So
Yep.
hopefully they'll vote. I always try to tell them, look, if I'm not in it, just go on and vote anyway. These people
Absolutely.
put up a lot of nice photos. I don't have to be in it for you guys to go on and look at these pretty pictures and vote. Some do. So
Yeah.
just have to get on it.
Nice. All right.
Now, do we have any, being Friday, do we have any Masters of Pixinsight giveaways tonight?
Yeah.
Or,
Yep. Yeah, we do. Absolutely. It's Friday night, right? Let's do it right now.
Nathan got a new kitty.
Oh, what was that on Discord?
Yeah.
All right.
Meow.
And this time I'll take off the extra Steve Ibbotson. Open. There we go. Delete Steve. Sorry, Steve. There's only one. And we'll save that. And then, okay. So, yeah. So here we go. So the 16th is when the next Masters of Pixinsight class is going to be. It's going to be about mosaics, right? Mosaics and other special techniques on the 16th at 7 p.m. So on Friday nights, we give away a free Masters of Pixinsight workshop. So you have a chance to win. And if you go to astralweb.com and go under giveaways, you could sign up for any giveaway, not only this one, but also the $50 gift certificate to Astral Telescopes. So we give away one of those a month as well. So this is for the Masters of Pixinsight class. And if you don't want to do the mosaics ones, you could do it for any other one you want. You just got to tell Pete whichever one you want. And here we go. The winner of the Masters of Pixinsight workshop is gonna be
Georgie.
No,
No,
easy. Oh, but missed it by that much. And
that was just
that was just
sliver,
wrong.
just
wrong.
Not even a millimeter. Not even a millimeter.
MOP for AZ4 runner. There you go, Jay. Sorry, George, you just missed it.
Okay. Yep. Way to go. All right. So
there we go. Rock and roll. All right.
All right there.
Oh, I sneeze. Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh, bless you.
All right.
It's been a good show. Been some good conversation. I want to see if anybody else has some questions here as far as newbie and stuff. What I think I may end up doing, guys, taking some, your suggestion here, Dave. I may even go and do a quick short of our astro image of the month here. Maybe do a quick short and blast that out to the YouTube universe and let people see these images and have at it. So that may be a pretty cool thing. So I may just go ahead and do that.
Sorry to hear that, Steve. It looks like you updated to 9.3 and lost all the repositories. So I didn't lose all my repositories.
All your repositories?
Yeah, I lost my Pixinsight overwrites their TensorFlow DLL.
Yeah, so you just have to
you just got to reload that, copy that over into your what is that, the bin?
Yeah, I've never had it lose all my repositories when I did that.
No,
just
I don't.
The TensorFlow.
Yeah,
But,
it looks like the bin folder that you just got to put that back in there, right?
I just know that as soon as you update, you're gonna start. It's gonna tell you have 35 updates to do because all your repositories need to be reloaded back in.
Oh, I didn't have that problem. I only had 4.
Oh, really? So the last time the update came out, all my repositories basically had to update.
Huh. I guess it's different for everybody. It depends on how far back you are and that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. We had a question as far as any comments by Nathan, any comments to image as of right now. Not that are in a very low magnitude. I mean, there is a magnitude 14.1 that's in Cancer right now. P2010, the Veils, P2010 H2, the Veils, that's a magnitude 4.1, but it sets at 1:40 in the morning, at least my time, Central Time. That sets 1:40. There's a 14.6 in Gemini that sets at midnight. But yeah, I don't see anything, at least right now, because of still too bright out, being the summer and everything. I don't see anything.
If you take a look at Starwalk, I think it is Starwalk.space. They have a good kind of list of the comets that are like going to be bright in the northern hemisphere. So the next one that looks really, really bright It looks like it's called C2023A3. I'm gonna butcher this. It's Suchinchan dash Atlas, and that's in September. So that's gonna be the next one. I think is gonna be the big one.
Yeah, and that right now that's in Virgo right now. It's the magnitude 12.4 right now. Yeah, 2023 A3.
Yeah, it's supposed to get to magnitude 0.2.
Which one?
Okay.
2023 A3.
Yeah, Atlas.
Oh, right.
So yeah, let's give it some time.
So that's the next one, I think. So
yeah, that'll be your next one.
I mean, there's plenty of other ones out there that are smaller ones, but that's the brighter ones.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's so yeah, Guido's saying it's visible now. He's been imaging it since May. So there you go. There's an opportunity.
That's okay, Wilfredo. You can't spell. I can't pronounce it. So I mean, it's it's fine.
Tail on it, a huge tail on it right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be its brightest, I think, in October or November.
Okay.
Let's see. It looks like a closest approach to Earth is October. It's at perihelion at September 27th, but it's not going to be kind of visible.
Not with the naked eye, right?
It should get to closest approach should be at magnitude -1 almost.
Oh,
that's bright.
It's going to be bright, but it's going to be brightest in the southern hemisphere.
Oh, of course. Okay. Those assholes get everything.
That's not very nice.
They talk about that. They say that about us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We get all the Messier objects. They say, you guys get all the Messier objects.
That's just because Messier lived in the northern hemisphere. That's all.
Exactly.
All right, fellas, it's time for me to get some munchies because it's the 10 o'clock munchie time. And I mean, final thoughts, Eric and Dave? I'm squeaking because my mic is going.
Okay.
I'll try and turn it off.
I'll start. Final thoughts. I would say good night, beginner night. We talked about different scopes. If you're a beginner, you want to try something new. Obviously, Newtonians are going to be the cheapest, but they're not going to be the easiest. We think, a small refractor. They make such great small refractors now that, and the price range is much more competitive than it used to be. Matching that with the right camera, and like the 585 is such an affordable camera now. That's easy to deal with, no amp glow, stuff like that. So if you're just starting out, start small. But I hate to tell you, once you catch the bug, it's a never-ending rabbit hole.
A big rabbit hole. So Ernie was asking what the guest announcement was. I guess you missed it in the beginning, but I put it on the bottom of the screen. It's going across now. August 14th, Frank from SETI Astro will be here hanging out with us. So it's going to be a fun time learning about him and his scripts and all the stuff that he does for Pixinsight. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Eric, final?
Again, thank you everybody for your continued support of the show. And don't forget to, if you are planning on entering, the poll will, as far as the Google folder, will open up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. So you can go ahead and start dropping in your photos and have a chance to win up to $300 in a gift certificate to Astro World Telescopes. But besides that, it's just been another great newbie night, novice night to talk on Friday. And Dave, as always, great having you on, bud. And just have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy the rest of this, kind of pseudo holiday weekend,
Yep, absolutely.
Yep, for sure.
All right, everybody. Well, have a great night and have a great and safe weekend. Enjoy your 4th. If this is your your continuing weekend from yesterday. Continue that. 4-day weekend is very, very nice.
Not
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, not for me either. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Me either. I work today. So
No,
I did too. In the heat.
I took a recovery day today from yesterday, and I took the mental health day today.
Good for
So
you.
so
Good for you.
but I do have to go back to work tomorrow. Everybody have a great weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. Try an image if you can. Unfortunately, I think most of us here are in crappy weather. Maybe Dave has a little window tomorrow night. But yeah, it doesn't look good in Long Island for the next 4 to 5 days. So I'm gonna have to wait to get more of the Eagle Nebula, probably next week sometime. So everybody have a great night. My buttons work now, so we're gonna go off at the right time now. My buttons work. I figured it out. I forgot that my IP addresses have all changed because I switched over to the Ubiquity network, and my Stream Deck works on a different. I had to port forward a couple things. So what are you gonna do? But everything works now. So everybody.
That's what she said.
No, she definitely didn't say that to me. I haven't worked in years. So did you see that new SNL segment? They were doing jokes that neither one of them saw for the end of the season. That's what they usually do.
I did not. Oh my god.
You'll have to watch it. I can't say it on screen.
I'll have to watch it.
You'll have to watch it. But anyway, everybody have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday, Sunday. We'll see everybody we might see everybody on Wednesday. We got to talk about that too. Everybody have a good evening. Take care, everybody. Remember, as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. Hopefully, just not for us.
Peace out.
Later, everybody. Have a great weekend.